What's good, YouTube? Here we are back again today with another video. It's Monday, currently the 18th of January, and the markets are about to open in a couple hours. So let's go through the forex majors and see what the week has to offer for us in potential opportunities. So as usual, we're going to go through all the majors: Euro USD, USDJPY, GBPUSD, and USDCHF. And since it's a new week, we might as well start from the top, from the monthly, and see how the monthly is looking. So with Euro USD, our first pair, as you can see, we're still bullish. The previous swing that was broken was to the upside, and right now we are currently experiencing a small pullback retracement. So as such, when we drop down to our lower time frame, we should be seeing a sort of a bear trend on the 4-hour. This zone, as you can see, we have clearly closed beyond it, so we can easily delete that zone because it has been neutralized, and now we can look to see if there are potential new zones to draw. So as you can see, the movement down here has broken swings over here, over here, over here, and over here. So it has broken a lot of swings in the past. So as such, and the move itself was impulsive, so there definitely is a zone that we can draw from there. And if we look at the based on the rules of drawing our zones, this candle would definitely qualify as a potential zone in the near future. So right now price is moving down, has completely neutralized that previous zone and is heading towards this zone right here. As we can see, this zone was tapped before, so we will not look at it for buying opportunities, but we will definitely keep the zone until it's neutralized on the charts. So currently for the week ahead, it wouldn't be surprising for us to see a retracement to any one of these zones that were created, because none of them had been touched, and maybe use this as a basis for a trade entry for continuation to the downside. On the flip side, if it just continues to drop, well, we can definitely anticipate price touching this zone, neutralizing this zone possibly, and maybe eventually reaching this zone. And upon reaching this fresh zone down here, we could look for a potential bounce to the upside. A bounce could occur here. This could be a catalyst for a bounce to come back to any of these zones in order for it to continue. As we know, price doesn't move in a straight line. It likes to impulse and retrace, impulse and retrace. So these are levels where retraces could occur, and up there, these are levels where continuations could occur. So these are the zones we are looking at for Euro USD. Let's go on to our next pair, which is GBPUSD. Now, starting from the monthly, we could see, similar to GBPUSD, the previous swing that was broken was this swing to the upside, and now in this monthly candle we experienced a bit of a retracement, and here we are currently. It has retraced off that retracement. So price, when we drop down to our 4-hour, we might as well delete this because we don't have any use for it anymore. So price is currently trapped between two zones. As you can see, there's a zone above here. This zone is fresh, has not been tapped, and there's a zone below here which we covered last week, and price is currently hanging between these two zones. So as we can see, really there was a break of this swing that was created, but it wasn't impulsive, as you can see, so we can't draw a zone from that zone. We do have a move here, sort of, which has sort of broke this swing right here, but because we have a zone above here, we don't want to draw a zone right below there because it'll be zone upon zone. So what we're going to do basically right now is sit on our hands for GBPUSD and see what price does in the coming few days. Will it come back here, or will it eventually go up here? If it does go up here, this will definitely be a nice place for us to look for short opportunities, as this is a fresh zone. So we will look for shorts even though our bias is bullish. If we get a signal, we could look, or you could enter on 50%, whatever entry method you prefer. And yeah, if it does come back down here, then that would definitely signify potential for this zone to be wiped out, because it has already been visited once. And if it comes back down, which shows that maybe the bears are pushing for that retracement, especially considering Euro USD is also experiencing a similar sort of pattern. So this is what we have for GBPUSD, and that's what we'll wait for. Either push up to the north side, tap this zone, look for an entry short, or maybe potential wiping down of this zone wipeout, and then maybe eventually comes here, and then maybe use this as a bounce to continue the move upwards. So let's go to our next pair, which is USDJPY. Same way, let's start from the monthly. As you can see, we've been in a downtrend, but now in this monthly candle we're experiencing a bit of a retracement. So as such, on the 4-hour, when we go to our trading time frame, we could definitely experience this impulsive move over here that created these zones. There was a zone that was created here, but the zone got wiped out, and then right now price is up here. So this zone that was created, actually price came right up to the zone, tapped it, and then retraced. I did place a limit order on the 50%, but it did not get tapped, but the limit order is still active. So if price does come back in and then maybe drives a bit deeper and tags me in, I will definitely be in this trade. And yeah, I would want to see price continue to the downside. But if price does decide to come back up and wipe it, that's okay. I would just wait for other opportunities to the upside, as we have a lot of zones up here. The immediate zone up above it has been tapped, so I won't be looking for shorts from that, but the one above it does look fresh, and the one above that. So that's what I'm looking at for USDJPY. I do like this trade if it taps here, and then I will be looking for if ultimately it reaching here and potentially even lower, as our monthly bias is bearish, so it will be going with the grain of the monthly trend, not against it. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now for USDJPY. So let's go to our last and final pair, which is USDCHF. Similar to USDJPY, we are bearish on the monthly. The swing that was broken is still active. We are, though, in this month currently experiencing a bit of a retracement, which is healthy for nice efficient price movement. If we go down to our trading time frame, we can see that based on last week's zones that we highlighted, price is definitely right now currently price is within this zone. As you can see, this zone has been attacked multiple times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 6. So this definitely does give indication that this zone will not hold and might be maybe wiped out really soon. So if we do get a 4-hour closure above here, we would eliminate this zone and then look for prices to go even higher. Now both of these zones are fresh, have not been tapped, so if price does reach these zones, these will definitely be high probability areas on the chart for us to look for continuations to the downside. And in the meantime, we will just delete this zone. This zone has already been tapped as well, so if price does come back here, we will not be looking for long opportunities. So we will definitely monitor price as the week goes along. If new zones are created, we will create the new zones and I'll post more videos on that. But that's what we're looking at for this week. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. We're going to release more updates as we go through the week, evaluating these pairs and the new zones that are created and potential trading opportunities. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon in the next video.